This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. This week, natural leaders have 11 qualities that inspire people to be great. Let's get started. This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. Every week, we talk about my 4 tenets of equanimity, helping people find more satisfying work, which will be the topic of today's discussion. Helping improve leadership skills, of course, fall into that category as well. Better health, healthy relationships, healthy intimate relationships. Now, when we focus on all the things that pertain to those topics, we move in the direction of being proactive each and every day and focusing on things that build positive momentum and spend less time ruminating about the past, worrying too much about the future. We're kind of more presently grounded, and I think that's a good thing. If that sounds good, subscribe to our YouTube channel, find our audio podcast, subscribe there, then you can take us on the go. Drop by weatherology.com, that's my company page. You can find me under About Us, and I would love to connect on social media. You can also take advantage of the Weatherology mobile app. It is free. Now, the 80s was a special time for me. High school, college were enjoyable experiences filled with learning and making incredible friends. It was also when I got my first taste of leadership. I became a fitness fanatic and got into martial arts at age 15. And the discipline, drive, determination spilled over into other athletics. I played on the varsity hockey team and took winning seriously. A natural leader who drove people hard with incredibly high expectations. I remember seeing another leader that I greatly admired demonstrate love, kindness, and compassion that was contagious. Her name was Princess Diana. During the 80s, the AIDS epidemic swept across the globe, and people were really afraid. People believed sitting on toilet seats or touching someone could spread that deadly virus. People were ostracized, shunned, and shamed. And over 50% of the popular belief was that AIDS patients should be quarantined. In April 1987, Princess Diana opened one of the first fully dedicated treatment facilities in the world, committed to treating people with HIV and AIDS. I remember watching a news program that profiled this event and noticed Princess Diana touching people with AIDS and holding their hands and hugging them. Now, it may sound silly, but those images had a profound impact on my heart. My mom worked in hospice growing up during that time as well. She worked with these AIDS patients and was often the only person on the planet these people had. They were frequently vilified by their family and abandoned by their friends. Leadership, boy, it's a fascinating thing. And it doesn't require fancy titles, high-paying jobs, and endless accolades. Great leaders embrace the challenge of serving people and motivate us with their powerful presence and example. They have social influence, real influence, and earn respect because their commitment to excellence is evident. Do you have what it takes to be a great leader? Here are 11 qualities that make great leaders stand out, in my opinion. Exceed. Great leaders aren't satisfied by doing the minimum required. They exceed expectations and go the extra mile. They seek excellence and desire success for everybody. They are heavily invested in the outcome of every ambitious project they lend their reputation to. Confident. Great leaders are genuinely confident, and they lift other people up. They have no inhibitions about sharing the spotlight and mentor people to become extraordinary. These people understand the importance of building powerful teams, and they don't struggle with the envy, greed, and insecurity that prevents most people from leading with purpose. Positive. Great leaders are optimistic, and they understand the importance of a positive attitude. They see obstacles as hurdles they can easily overcome with hard work. They earn respect by repeatedly rising to the occasion during these difficult times. Their attitude is infectious and supremely positive. Flexible. Great leaders remain flexible. They don't get married to business plans or assume they have to have all the answers. They rely on remarkable teams and remain agile as they push toward their objectives. They understand being defiant leads to poor decisions driven by their ego, not intuition, rational thought, or indecision. Resolute. Great leaders make hard decisions and they don't vacillate over hard choices. They are resolute and never hesitate to act. They carefully weigh the pros and cons of every choice, but act decisively when it's time to make a decision. Cooperative. Great leaders understand the importance of cooperation and setting a precedent for being accountable. Trust and safety are paramount, and people feel comfortable speaking their mind with these people. Even if the feedback is critical, great leaders take responsibility for their actions and their emotions and set a standard of openness and honesty. Determined. Great leaders stay cool under pressure and don't cave in when most people crumble. They finesse through adversity with grace, and they leave people feeling confident that the ship is moving in the right direction. They have a history of enduring every single storm and resurfacing even stronger. They are focused, determined, and we start to trust their vision instinctively. Humble. Great leaders are humble, and they don't wallow in accolades and recognition. They don't have time to savor the spotlight. They are busy getting results. Many people want big titles, big salaries, big rewards. Great leaders have humility, and they make it easy to like them and go the extra mile to contribute to this success for everybody. Purpose. Great leaders have discovered their true passions and have genuine purpose. Most leaders don't, folks. Over 80%, in fact, don't. Their lives inspire us because they have authenticity, and we crave it too for ourselves. They have boundless energy. Enthusiasm pours from their veins. They are alive with excitement and filled with conviction. Motivated. Great leaders are highly motivated, and they never require outside sources of inspiration. Their drive is internal, and their motivation is perpetual. They are focused, and they look forward. They can inspire great work in other people because their example is exemplary. People. Great leaders place people first and do what's required to ensure success for everyone. They understand how to build great teams and cultivate great individuals. Many people make personal accomplishment their top priority and give lip service to leadership cliches. They are distinguished and greedy and believe success is the product of their own greatness. Those are 11 things that I personally believe all great leaders do. Great leadership of yourself, great leadership of others requires tapping into these things and many more things that can help our ability to improve the success of our own life and the people that we lead in business. I hope you benefited from this conversation today and apply these things. If you have anything to add, of course, your contributions are welcome. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. This is Anatomy of Success. Until next week, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.